Welcome back to the Previously On podcast. I'm Jillian Benani, and with me today is my friend Kenny Marshall, who loves the Tell Me Lies drama just as much as me. Welcome, Kenny.
Hi, thanks for having me. I'm so excited.
I had to have you on for Tell Me Lies because we can't stop talking about it either. You are somebody who loves this show just as much as I do.
Oh my God, I'm so obsessed with this show. I have been since it dropped in the fall of 2022. It's just one of those shows that like reminded me of the shows that we grew up with.
Yeah.
Just that feeling and that aura. And yeah, I'm just obsessed with it.
Well, I was thinking because we really bonded over One Tree Hill. We both love that show and just, the teen drama.
Yes.
The soapy teen drama genre in general.
Yes.
And I was thinking this show is so dramatic. So much happens. But it really is kind of also like opposite of One Tree Hill. Like One Tree Hill is so optimistic compared to this show.
This show is like you're gonna need therapy after this because it's honestly it's not optimistic, it's realistic, and that's what makes it like intense.
And it just throws everything at you. I mean, dramatic storylines, messy people, lies, scandal, just murder. I mean, literally everything is thrown at you on this show.
And you don't expect it either. It's like it just comes out of nowhere sometimes.
So much that has happened so far this season, I couldn't have guessed. I would not have been able to guess what's happening, which I like. That's what I like in a show. So that's why the show has me hooked. So today we are recapping season 3, episode 4 called Fix Me Up, Girl.
Ooh.
Love that title.
I love it. It's totally appropriate too.
I know it really is. And this was another wild episode.
Yeah.
I mean, just so much is going on. So much is happening. We are running through storyline.
Yeah.
And I'm also like, I don't know how we're going to all wrap this up. We only have 4 episodes left this season. So we're halfway through. We're at the midway mark. I just, so much is going on.
I'm hoping that we have at least 10 episodes. I mean, at least 10. I know the first season, I think we had 10 the first season. And then last season was 8. And so I'm like, there's just so much going on. They can't wrap it up in 4 episodes. There's no way. There's no way.
Kenny, I hate to break this to you. I think we're just getting 8.
I know. Come on, Megan. We need 10. We need 10.
Give us 10. We're going to start a petition.
Yes.
I know. And I got to say, this show, the things that it does to me, it has me rooting for cheaters. Never in my life did I think I'd be rooting for the cheaters.
I can't.
I'm like, keep on cheating, you guys. I'm all here for it. Cheating is like the least worst thing people have done on this show.
It's the lesser of all the evils that have happened in this show. Literally. Like, yeah.
I mean, I'm obsessed with Bree and Wrigley. Like, oh my God, yes. I gotta just say, I gotta bring that up at the top because I can't stop thinking about it. I love them.
I honestly, I didn't see it coming because the first 2 seasons, they barely interacted. Wrigley was kind of like the annoying friend that was throwing bowling balls and in pools, and Bree was too fixated on Evan and the first season losing her virginity because that was like the big thing for her.
Oh my God, I forgot about that. Look how far we've come.
We have come a long way, friend. Like the fact that like they're even interacting, I was like, what is going on?
And they've only had about 3 scenes together this season. And in every scene, I am like, oh my God, like I need these 2 together. Yes. They're really selling me on it. Never would have seen this coming.
Oh no.
It was so smart, but I find myself rooting for them every week. I'm like giddy kicking my feet when they have a scene together.
Yes.
I think it's because it's like the one kind of bright spot in this show amongst all these like really intense storylines and like terrible men. Like Wrigley has turned out to be, he's like the sweetest guy on the show right now. And he seems to have really grown too, which it's sad because he's grown out of tragedy.
Yeah.
But I just find that I'm really rooting for the two of them.
Honestly, the scene in the first episode, they're on MDMA. They're like in the photo booth, or not photo booth, but the telephone booth, excuse me. And they had just walked up from the party. There was just that chemistry. It's something that you can't fake. It's something that like, it was so natural. It was so authentic. And it reminded me of so many great ships that we love, how they started out. And it's like that friendship foundation was like being laid and like built. And it was so beautiful to watch.
And there's like an understanding between the two of them, which I think is like what makes it really intriguing too.
Yeah.
And they're really having them kind of follow that like timeline a little of just like, it's very like sweet conversations. It's getting to know each other. It's like, there's an understanding kind of there between them. And like, I just eat that up, you know, I'm all for that. So.
And I love how,
keep this going.
Keep it going, please. Please keep it going.
They're gonna keep it going. Never been more excited in my life.
Yes. I was just gonna say that like they're going through completely different opposite situations, but it's very similar in the aspect of the trauma and the growth and the loneliness in it. And I think that's why they connected so well, because the other characters don't really have that connection when it comes to it. So that was really beautiful to see.
Yeah, I think so too. I think that's why we're all obsessed with it.
Yes.
And then I'm all here for Pippa and Diana too. So, I mean.
God, yes, finally.
Diana is my MVP. Didn't like her really other seasons. I can't remember why. Cannot even remember why. But now I'm like, Diana's the best person on this show.
She's the most honest person on this show. Listen, at the party, Pippa comes up to her in episode 1 and she's like, basically, it was the first time we see them interact. And Diana's like, get me, why are you hanging out with these people? Like, I don't want to be associated with these people.
She's like, you guys are all toxic. I don't want to be a part of this. She regularly is like, this group, I don't want to be a part of this.
Get me away.
I'm like, run away, Diana. Get out of here.
Get out of here.
So those were some like shocking revelations though for me this episode where I'm like, things are really like taking swings.
Yes.
I'm viewing characters very differently this season.
Yeah.
From seasons before. And I think what I'm really liking this season too is, and it like clicked for me this episode, is it feels more like an ensemble this season.
Yes, it does.
It feels like we're spending a lot of time with each character. We're getting new dynamics in there, new people getting to know each other and talking. And it just feels like it's not all about Lucy and Steven. We're getting, you know, other individual storylines and other characters that didn't really have as much going on in the past. And I'm loving it.
I love it. And it reminds me so much of, like I said, like the shows that we watched growing up, just that ensemble feel, the family feel that they all have together outside of the show, but it translates in the show. And Spencer House, who plays Wrigley, he said in an interview, he said the second season, the show didn't get its footing until the second season. And I agree with him on that. I feel like all first seasons are like that. They're all trying to figure out who they are and their characters and who they are as a cast. But this season, you can really feel the chemistry between all of them, and it's so fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's never been messier. It's never been crazier, but I'm loving that. I like what they're bringing to that this season.
Yes.
Because every episode, I'm like, what's going to happen next? I mean, I'm screaming at my TV every episode.
Yes, same.
Which brings me to my top 5 for this episode 4. The top 5 is the top 5 moments I screamed at my TV. And this could be in a good or a bad way, Kenny. Okay.
Sure.
There's shrieking all over the place with this show. So number 5 is Alex making Lucy apologize to Max.
Ooh.
This was an interesting scene.
So interesting.
Well, first of all, their non-date that he made sure to say was not a date.
Right.
And I did not like when he said, well, you got all dressed up.
Right. Why?
I did not like that. I mean, I'm still trying to figure Alex out. I can't decide if he's going to be good or bad. Like, I just cannot get a read on this guy. But him saying, oh, well, you got all dressed up for this non-date. I was like, she can wear whatever she wants to wear.
And she looked great wearing it.
Yeah.
Just saying. And in that non-date, she ate. I'm like, wow, Lucy.
I know.
Come on.
I know. Right. But this moment where he's like, go apologize to her now.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. It was
honestly, okay. I was literally talking to someone about this today. It was kinky. It was a kink because the way that he was like, go apologize to him now.
Yeah.
It was like that, like submissive dominance, 50 Shades of Grey type thing.
It was.
I was like, what is happening? This is not. What is going on between them?
Yeah. There was like a switch that happened where she was like, oh, I like really hurt him. I'm not a good person. And then he just leans over and is like, well, go apologize.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
I was like, what is happening?
I was like, what's going on here? And I did think the same thing. I was like, is this like a sub thing?
But I think it is. Because obviously from previous episodes, we know that Lucy wanted Leo to choke her. She wanted Alex to call her pathetic. So, I mean, homegirl has got some issues, okay?
Yeah. And you know what? If that's what she's into, you know, good for her.
Good for her.
But I'm just getting kind of a weird feeling with Alex. What are your thoughts on him? I need to like talk this out with somebody because I'm still kind of confused on my thoughts on it. I can go either way. I feel like he's either going to be like really evil or like a good person who like maybe helps Bree in some way or something. I don't know.
I honestly can't get a read on him either. And
I know. We can't decide yet.
I can't decide on what he is because he's a drug dealer, number one. That automatically makes you not a good person. I'm sorry. You dealing drugs, hard drugs. I'm sorry.
I'm like, that's fun.
You can cut that out if you need to. But
no, you're fine.
But I'm just like, you're selling drugs, hard drugs to kids on campus. Yeah. Obviously to make a living. I understand. You have to hustle. You have to do what you have to do. Totally understand that. But there is something about him that feels controlling. And maybe it's because it is the dominance 50 Shades of Grey vibe, but like I can't decide on like how he was talking to Lucy when they were at that club. And I was like, why is he talking to her like this?
Yeah.
It's almost as if he was annoyed with her talking to him. You know what I mean?
I think that's what it is that I think that he seems so like nonchalant to where it's like almost like he's annoyed by her.
Yeah.
And I'm just not really vibing with that. I don't. And then I just feel like he's kind of like picking her apart. And it's not, I think it's like one thing if that's like in the bedroom, but just like the way that he's doing it, I don't know if I'm really vibing with that. But we'll see. We'll see what happens with Alex.
Lucy
you know
likes
what?
it.
If Lucy's happy with it, but then I'm like, is this what leads Lucy back to Max? Like this moment of her apologizing, Max was shocked.
I know. He was like, what is she doing here? That's the look he had.
He was like so embarrassed. He was like, I don't know why this girl's coming up to me right now. Like, it's not a good time.
And that poor girl that he was on a date with, I was like, ooh.
I know. I feel like I was just like screaming at the TV because I'm like, I am so uncomfortable right now. I'm uncomfortable by this moment.
Yes.
And I
Yes.
don't know what to do.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
Totally.
Number 4 in my top 5 moments I screamed at the TV this episode. Number 4, Oliver gaslighting Bree.
Ooh.
He calls her a needy person and insecure because she wasn't loved as a child. Oliver is evil. I cannot with this man. This was an insane conversation to have.
Literally.
Just complete manipulation, gaslighting. Like, my jaw was to the floor. I mean, I didn't like Oliver before this. It's not new information that he's a bad person, but like, this is stooping so low for somebody that you know is already not in a good place, clearly, because of you. And now you're stooping this low.
And he's, I mean, yes, they are in their early 20s, but he's the adult here. He's the one, you know what I mean? And it's the power dynamic situation.
Mm-hmm.
And when he like basically was like, well, you know, people that are broken or like people that come from like broken, I was like, what is happening? Why is he doing this? And then you could see it in his eyes, just the manipulation, like the evil. Like I just felt so bad for Bree in that moment because she tried to leave. He like yanked her back and like it just was, it was so dangerous. It was such a bad situation that she was in.
And saying, I feel bad for you. Like, no, not okay. No. And don't use her past against her. Yeah. I mean, it was just gross all over the place. And just, it made me really sad for her.
Yeah.
Because how can you not have that get to you? Yeah. And we see it. We see it affects her.
It does.
She brings it up. I mean, she doesn't tell Wrigley exactly what happened, but she asks, you know, how he views her. Because now she's thinking everybody thinks that about her. Yeah. And it's just like you can see it like start to like eat at her.
And the thing about Bree is she is already sensitive about her like situation with the adoption, with her past. Like it's a very, she barely wanted to tell Lucy and Pippa about it. And it's just a very sensitive topic for her. So for him to do that and like you said, use it against her, whew, that's some kind of evil.
Yeah. I mean, Oliver to me is almost as bad as Steven because we don't know what all this guy has done, but what I've seen, I have not liked a second of.
Not liked him.
Not at all.
He's one of those people
get this man kicked off campus, please.
Well, and when she was like, I went to the dean, I was like, no, Bree, don't lie. Like,
I know,
but I get it.
Sad.
I get it. I understand why she did it, but I was like, oh, I'm like, and he's like, yeah, I just had lunch with the dean. I'm like, oh no.
She could also like barely even get out that she like told the dean. Like it was just obvious. The minute she said it, I was like, Bree, no. Like, what are you doing? Just stay away.
Stay away from him.
I'm a little shocked how much Oliver is in this season, and I'm really wondering where this is going to go with him.
I wonder if she's going to get the girls, and now, I mean, Evan knows now, and now Wrigley knows, to take him down. Him and, is it Marianne? Is that the other? Yeah. Like something is going to happen with them, and it's going to go down, and it's going to be crazy. That's how I feel about it. Yeah.
I mean, we need everybody to get together and take this man down and not just break apart his car. I need more.
We need more.
I need more done to this man. Oh my God. Yeah, that was a scene where I was like literally screaming jaw. Maybe I should have called this jaw-dropping moments because I keep being like completely silent as I try to explain my emotion because it was just so shocking.
I think I had chills. I think that's what it gave me. It sent the situations between Oliver and the situations with Steven. I always get goosebumps because I'm like, this is just so sinister. Like, it's just so evil. Yeah.
Yeah. But it's so sinister in a way too that doesn't come off too like mustache twirly.
Yeah.
Like it's not like a Dan Scott evil villain, like
Oh, yeah,
that
yeah, yeah.
type of thing. Like it's
Yeah.
not so like I am an evil villain who,
Yeah.
causes so much harm. It's like sinister, but like
Yeah.
under the surface,
Mm-hmm.
and it makes it scarier.
Yeah, it does. Because they're unpredictable. These men
Yes,
are
that's the
unpredictable, and
word.
we don't know what links they're capable of.
These
Unfortunately.
men.
These men.
Yeah,
these men
are unpredictable.
They're unpredictable.
I know. I mean, I don't want to talk to a man like after I watch an episode of this show.
Hopefully,
I'll talk to you, Kenny, but that's about it.
And you'll talk to Tyler, obviously, because we love Tyler. No, I hope this show honestly saves a lot of women. I hope it like opens their eyes to the type of relationships that they're in, and like it helps them get out. It's like a catalyst and inspiration for them to get out, because these type of men are crazy, like literally.
Yeah. And it does. I think the show does a really good job of like representing manipulative and like gaslighting behavior.
Yeah. Very well.
It's hard to really know exactly when you're in that, or
That's true.
when it's happening to you. So I do think it's like it does such a good job of like representing it, where I'm like, oh my God. Like
yes.
All right. Back to the top 5 moments. I screamed at my TV this episode. Number 3 goes to Katie Parker wanting Lucy to come forward with her story about Chris, and they can both kind of seek justice together. Wow.
There's lots to unpack with this, Jill.
Yeah, there is. I mean, when we saw Katie Parker in there when Lucy was sent to the dean, I was like, oh, wow. Like, I'm just like on the edge of my seat. Like, where is this going?
Yeah.
And I'm like, we're moving this storyline forward. And I'm just so scared of what is going to happen with this. And this was also just this was a sad scene too, where it's like, this girl just wants
justice,
something to happen to this guy.
She wants accountability.
What he did. Yes.
Honestly, I have so many thoughts about this, but I feel bad that Lucy has to take on this in the sense, because, well, she did it herself to protect Pippa, obviously, and that I totally understand that.
Yeah.
But now I'm like, okay, Pippa, you need to say something. It's time.
I know. But it's also like Lucy did this. Like, Pippa did not ask her to do this.
That's true.
And
Lucy's like, impulsive self.
I usually am a Lucy defender, and in this time, I think because Steven had nothing to do with this.
Yeah.
And I get it. Like, Lucy just wanted to stand up like for her friend, but this was not the way to go about it. No. It was not her story, and Pippa did not ask for this. But I also get that Lucy's like, I just said, like, this really like spun out. I mean, this spun out of her control quickly.
Yes.
And now we have the Facebook group Chris is a Rapist that Steven started
impulsively because of the whole Diana situation. He is one of those people that lashes out at things that have nothing to do with the thing he's lashing out at. So, we haven't got to the Diana situation yet, but he started that group.
That's because that was really having me scream at the TV.
God. Listen,
that's higher up on my list.
I know we'll get there, but I'm saying, like, Steven is doing this because of the whole Diana pregnancy situation. He lashed out. He started the group, and now it's like it's everywhere. It's on Facebook. I mean, back then, obviously, you knew Facebook was like the thing. And so
that brought me back to Facebook groups. I forgot about those. But that was a whole thing.
Whole thing back in the day.
Whole thing. I mean, and I could see this would spread like wildfire on a campus. And Lucy's name is brought up in it.
Yeah, she's attached to it now.
And I'm just like, oh my God, this video. Like, when is this gonna come out? I'm already like nervous about it. But
but I don't think it's gonna come out. I that's just my theory. I think it's, if it comes out, that could also, like, number one, look bad on Steven. Number two, like, he has nothing else to hold on her. Like, there's two things he, like, he has, obviously he has the letter, he has cheating on with Evan, but this is like the big thing. And if he lets this go, you know what I mean? That means he's like freeing her in a sense. I don't know. The whole psychology behind how he does things is like, I really want to talk to a therapist about it, because it's so crazy how he does it. But he doesn't have anything to hold on her if he lets this video go. But hey, if he does it, like, whew, good luck for her. Like, good luck. It's not going to go well.
I know. You make a good point, though. Like, it is like, if this video does come out, what does he have on her? And just like, where does it really go from here? Because I don't know if you can even really stay at school at that point. If
she would get expelled, she probably would get expelled for that, for sure.
But I don't know. But I feel like we're also going to see him completely ruin and destroy her life. So at this point, I don't really know what else he can do to do that. But we do see Steven start to lose control in certain situations this season. He is not as like buttoned up as he has been before, which is what has made him on a complete warpath.
Yeah.
But he is kind of like, some people are standing up to him.
Yeah.
Which is nice to see. I mean, and I'm just hoping that Diana and Lucy can kind of somehow come together and take him down in some form of way, or at least prevent him from doing anything with this video. Because I love that scene with Diana and Lucy. And they're really the only two people who understand what he's capable of.
Yes.
And I'm like, girls, let's get together. Let's unite.
Let's take this mofo down, please.
Yeah. Please.
Diana, the one thing, she's one of my favorite characters on this show. And the reason why is because from day one, she has always been honest. She will tell you how it is, like it is. Telling Lucy, you make have poor decision-making skills. Yes, she does.
Yeah.
The letter, obviously. This. I mean, so many more. Getting back with Steven, like the back and forth between those two, like, is slapping her. You know what I'm saying? At the Thanksgiving party, like, just bad decision-making skills. And Lucy needed to hear that. She needed to let someone tell her the truth. And Diana is one of those people that I really respect for that, because all the other ones are like shying away, and Pippa doesn't want to talk about it, and Wrigley's, too traumatized, and like Bree's got a lot going on, so Diana is the one person I think she went to because she knew she was going to get the truth from her. So, which I appreciated that.
No, Diana's clocking a lot of stuff this season, which is really, it's great. It's like, thank God somebody is.
Somebody's telling the truth.
I know. And it was nice. It was nice for somebody to give Lucy a little bit of tough love, but have it be constructive.
Yeah.
Because I do feel like Pippa and Bree are just like, ugh. He's a bad guy. Do what you want. Like, we know that we don't like him, which, like, I totally get. I don't know what you'd really do as a friend in this situation, but it was nice to have Diana call Lucy out a little bit and just be like, you have really bad decision-making skills. Like, but also, still give her advice on the videotape of just like, there's nothing you can do right now.
Which was the best advice. Don't say anything. Like, she's like, don't say anything. Don't do anything. Just kind of let it blow over, you know?
I know. At first, when Diana was like, well, no one would really like believe Steven if he says that. And then Lucy goes, it's on videotape. And Diana was just like, oh my God.
And she told Steven that she lied about it. So it's like, she lied about the, you know, so it was just, I was like, Lucy. Yeah.
And it's like, this too is a lie that just keeps following Lucy around. There's really like no stopping it. Like, this came out just at a scene where they were just like at a bar talking to people. Where at the time I thought maybe we would like, by the end of last season, we were like wrapping that up of like, okay, Lydia hates Lucy, but I didn't know that the lie would keep perpetuating like how it is now. And now it's like, we have Katie Parker now involved in this. We have the dean.
Marianne.
Now we have like Marianne. We have like everybody on campus now kind of like involved, like brought into this, who has heard this lie. And it is just not a good spot to be in.
And you can tell Lucy's going to have a panic attack about it. I can tell. She already had a panic attack the other episode about Steven. This is going to send her into psychosis because it is like lying about a sexual assault. That's beyond crazy. That is Delulu. And I understand why she did it. But like, that's like one of the worst things you can do. And it's gonna backfire on her. And I'm so nervous to see how it happens. I'm so nervous for it.
I know. It's like such a frustrating storyline because like, I want to get Chris. Like you know.
Oh, for sure. He deserves it.
Justice. Yeah.
He needs to take accountability for sure.
That's why, like, it's such a fascinating like storyline of just like, he's done this to other women, but not to her, and she was trying to stand up for one, and it's just this like completely like, it won't go away. It will not go away.
It won't.
Well, we'll see what happens with that.
We're in for a ride, friend.
We are. All right. We alluded to number 2. So back to my top 5 moments I screamed at my TV this episode. Number 2, Diana telling Steven she can't wait to abort his baby. Yes. Oh my God. She also said, you cannot control me anymore. Try with somebody else.
Yes.
Diana, tell him.
I was so proud of her in this moment.
Love this.
So proud of her.
So proud of her, stood up to him, stood on what she wanted to do, did not back down, did not let him manipulate her, which he was trying to do.
Yes, he was. And use her dad.
Maybe you should tell your dad.
Yes.
Maybe you should tell your dad. I know you guys aren't on good terms, but maybe this will bring you closer together. Like, what?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I mean,
she clocked
Diana,
it, though.
She did. She knows how to read Steven now. I mean, we
does.
saw that last season.
Yeah.
When she really played him so he would break up with her, which was brilliant. I loved it.
Yes.
And she is still fully just the one person understanding how he works and not falling for him.
Yeah.
And the way that he was trying to manipulate her was just completely like disgusting. Bringing up her dad, like, and just the way that he was acting like he had a right to know and to be a part of the decision. Like, absolutely not.
He was like, you have to consult Wrigley. Me. Right.
Yeah. And I didn't like how he kept saying consult.
I'm like,
you needed to consult me. Like, no, she doesn't at
she's
all.
She's not even with you, dude. So why would she even do it? You know?
Why would she need to consult you in this decision making?
But Wrigley got on. Wrigley, I was proud of him. I was proud of him for standing up for women, number one, and for Diana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wrigley was like the only one getting it. Why did Evan blab this to Steven? Like, what are you doing?
Listen, I hate to say this, but Evan, he's like a little mouse. He just,
I know.
Once the light comes on, he runs. And Steven, when it comes to Steven and him, I'm realizing a pattern. Even since the first season, he's scared of him. He won't admit it, but he's scared of him. Otherwise, he wouldn't be so quick to, oh, you can stay in my apartment. Oh, I'll give you. Well, I was proud of him for the $30,000 thing or whatever it was, because he has the power over Steven. You know, Steven grew up, you know, in a lower class, and so, you know, him taking that power and it's like, oh yeah, I'll give you the money or whatever. Like, he's holding that power over Steven. But there are moments when Evan goes back into that shell where he's like, the light comes on and he runs back into the shadows. And it's like, no, you had him. You had him. And yeah, it was so sad to see him like just so easily spread Diana's business like that. You know?
And you could just see he like ran to Steven and told him kind of right away. And you could just kind of tell that he was kind of excited to be the one to deliver that news to him. Like, no one else will tell him. I will. I'm going to be the one to deliver the news. Like, he has a right to know.
No.
When Molly specifically told him not to tell him.
Yeah. But he doesn't respect Molly either.
I know.
Because that scene where
Evan's falling lower for me in the ranks.
Lower.
And I want to like Evan. Like, because I do think he is, at least from what we've seen, like, I think he tries to be good, but he gets wrapped up in Steven's web is the problem.
He's a follower. He's not a leader.
Yeah.
And that's unfortunate.
That's so true.
He's a follower and he's not. Listen to us. Listen, we're having therapy right now. Evan is a follower and not a leader. And that's why Steven is able to control him the way he is.
And you know what? Wrigley's a leader. That's what we're learning this season.
Yeah. He's
Wrigley
grown.
Does not need to. He's grown. He does not need to like fall in with the pack.
Yeah.
Evan is falling in with the pack.
Yeah. And I get it. I get it also because I am a recovering people pleaser. So I was also a follower as well sometimes. Mm-hmm. So I get where Evan's coming from. But at the same time, it's like, he's done terrible things. Steven has done terrible things to you. Right. Why would you want to follow that?
You just want him to, you just want to shake Evan.
Yeah.
And just be like, you don't have to do this, dude. Like, you can find some other friends. We can figure this out for you.
Yes.
Because you just see like something more in Evan. You see like a better person than what he's like being dragged down to do.
There's total potential for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, Diana, MVP of the episode.
Love her.
Loved how she responded to Steven in this moment.
Stood on business.
Screaming at my TV for her.
Yes.
So happy.
Yes.
And to be honest, what I do like is that we do have people who are recognizing Steven's behavior and that it's not just like Steven kind of controlling everything and everyone, because I think that would get boring. And this scene, how this went, kind of shocked me of her really going after him and knowing exactly what he's doing.
Yep.
Now to my number one top 5 moment I screamed at my TV this episode, good or bad. Let's not forget that. Number 1 goes to, we see that Steven grabs Wrigley's phone and we see that Wrigley has called Bree. Many calls.
Many times.
Many times. So this really confirms that the two of them
Something went down.
Having had an affair, something is really going on there. But he confirms he's in love with Bree.
Yeah. Yeah, he does. In that moment, I was like, wow, this is something really intense happened between them.
Yeah.
And it's followed them for 10 years, obviously, since college. Enough to where he's like showing up to someone that you love's wedding to watch them marry someone else. Like, who does that? Like, you're lovesick at that point. You know what I mean?
You are. You could see the love sickness all over his face when they were dancing.
Yes.
When Bree's with Evan and Wrigley's with Pippa.
But the yearning.
Wrigley's like, oh, the yearning was so good. I mean, him saying, I'm pretending to still be in love with you, or I'm pretending you're the one I'm still in love with.
Yes. Yes.
Such a good line. And then them dancing and just kind of looking at each other. The yearning is so good. I love that. Gosh. Give me something to root for. I'm loving it.
We need something out of all this trauma.
The one bright spot of happiness, which is still cheating. Like, Bree did marry someone else, but I'm still just like rooting for this. I mean, I have questions.
So many questions.
So many questions. Why did she still go through with marrying Evan? Like, you would think that her hearing the Lucy and Evan thing could maybe just be a reason, at least, of like, okay, I don't need to go through with this. So clearly something more is going on here.
And what does Steven have to do with it? Because obviously he called her about the Evan thing, but I feel like he also knows something else.
I know.
Because she went up to the bar and talked about the mistake thing. And I was like, what does that mean?
I kind of thought she was referring to Evan in that part, like Lucy and Evan. Like, I know everything's not perfect.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Like, you're trying to kind of get me, and I'm not going to fall for it. Like,
that makes sense. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, but then when Steven sees the phone with all the calls with Bree, I feel like he like lit up. He's like, here we go.
Well, it was one of those things where he got upset because Lucy told him that he hasn't changed. Lydia got upset with him for talking to Lucy. He needed to take it out on someone. He saw Wrigley, the phone, them dancing. Like, it was a perfect opportunity for him to destroy them. And that's what he's going to try to do.
You're so right. He's so reactive.
He's
so reactive. It's scary.
It is so scary.
Okay, so wait, though. Do you think this is a bit of a red herring? Because we do see Bree on the phone with somebody before her wedding. And do you think it's Wrigley, or do you think that's a red herring and it's somebody else that she's on the phone with?
I think it's either Alex or I think it's Oliver. One of the two. I don't think it has anything to do with Wrigley. I think he was calling her, but I think because why would she tell Lucy down in the basement of the venue, I'm such a bad person? That has nothing to do with Wrigley. You being in love with someone else does not make you a bad person, obviously. So she did something else that I'm like, what is going on? Something else happened. We don't know yet, but it sounds intense. Whatever
it has
happened.
to do with Alex. I think Alex is the one who called her.
Yeah, I agree.
I just think that makes the most sense. I mean, look, I think Wrigley has been calling her. Clearly, we've seen it.
Yeah.
But we didn't see Bree's phone. Like, we don't know what other phone calls she's had.
Right.
And I just think this thing with Alex, there's going to be more to it. And I think that something is going to come out about their past.
Yeah.
And maybe it will lead into another storyline this season. I don't know. But my money is on Alex.
Yeah, because we know that they were in the group home together.
Yeah.
We know that he obviously probably protected her from something that happened.
Yeah.
But that's a little that we know. We don't know about how she got to the group home. We don't know how they got introduced. She even said she doesn't have any pictures from her childhood. Like, There's so many. Bree is the most mysterious person in the show. Like everyone else, like, yeah, we can kind of guess, but like Bree is the one that we just don't know anything about. So, and
she has the most interesting backstory.
Yes, she does. Yeah, she does. Yeah.
Like, I need to know more.
I gotta know more.
So yeah, I think Alex is the one on the phone with her when she's like saying like stop trying to ruin this or something like that. Like
yeah.
Yeah, I just think we're just scratching the surface with Alex here.
Yeah,
more is gonna come out.
He's something, and
You're
I don't know what it is.
You're telling me they just happen to be at the same college? What a coincidence!
No, I see. He's been stalking her for years, and that's what my sister was saying. She was like,
"That's what I think.
I think Alex has stalked her for years. Because why else would he be there? Why else? How did he know she was at Baird? If they hadn't seen each other for years, how did he know she was at Baird?
He's been keeping tabs on her for reasons I don't know yet, but
yeah,
I got my eye on Alex.
I had to process that whole thing. So I was like, how did he get to Baird in the graduate program? Like how? You know what I mean? So a lot of questions.
A lot of questions. Is he even in school? We don't know. I haven't seen him walk to a class.
Nope.
We'll see.
We're gonna find out.
Okay, my honorable mention for moments that I screamed at the TV this episode is when the RA who is walking Lucy to the dean's office, the RA is wearing a bump it type of hairstyle with the front of her hair back like this.
Total 2010s. Yeah.
I was obsessed with that. I was like, thank you. That was a very nice touch. I loved that hairstyle.
Yes.
I mean, I think we should bring that back. Bring back that bump it style. It was cute.
It's a cultural phenomenon.
The front pieces.
Yes.
Yeah. I really appreciated that, though. We needed to see that again.
I feel like we need to see Jill with her bump it.
I know. I should have done it. I mean, I did it all the time when I had bangs. It was a good way to clip them back.
Yes.
So please, if we could bring that back, I'd love it.
Love.
All right. Do you have any honorable mentions? Any moments that I missed that really had you shocked, screaming, jaw drop it to the floor?
I'd probably say when Lucy had the panic attack, that kind of had me like, it just kind of clicked in why she is the way she is, because she has so many like, I think she has a lot of mental health issues, but also just like insecurities, and like it was really, I wouldn't say cool, but it was good to see her feel something, because she feels something with Steven, but like other than that, she can be a very cold, very disassociative person. So seeing her actually feel something was beautiful to see. So that's one of my honorable mentions, was that scene.
And that was the panic attack. Was that in episode
2, I believe? Yeah.
After the Molly. Yeah.
Yeah, because
after Steven confronted her about Evan, but also after the Molly. The girl had a rough 24 hours, okay?
Oh my God. She had such a rough 24 hours. And the fact that like Steven didn't take the drug because he was going to try to get the whole truth about her and Evan out of her, I was like, this is what is going on? Anyway, but yeah, that scene with them and Alex, and I mean, I will say like that in that moment, Alex going and like doing the tap thing, like the meditation thing, like that was really cool to see him like kind of step in and help her. So that proves that he does have like a good side somewhere in there.
And there's a side of him, like there is a side to Alex of like taking care of people. I feel like it seems like he maybe took care of Bree when they were younger. He took care of Lucy in that scene. Like there is a caring quality to him that I think I need to remember as I'm trying to figure out if I like Alex or not. I definitely think there is something there, and I completely agree. I thought the panic attack scene was a great scene, a standout so far of the season, because it was, we were really seeing Lucy like feel something. And it just goes to show like this she's not okay.
Yeah, she's not. She's not okay. She's not okay about her dad. She's not okay about her mom. She's not okay about Steven and the situation. I mean, there's so much. Wrigley, Macy, like there's so much that she has bottled up inside that I feel like in the later episodes of this season, we're going to see her. Obviously, Pippa says sophomore year, which this is the sophomore year that they're in, that they're showing us. It was the worst year of her life. And like Steven destroyed her life this year. So we're going to see all of this stuff. Like, it's like she's a ticking time bomb. And I'm curious to know like how she's going to come back from this, because Pippa said she almost didn't. So what does that mean?
And that's why I'm like, what's all going to happen? Like, I don't even think we've scratched the surface of that yet. So
no,
it's going to be interesting. But
I
then,
do love
so
Lucy,
let's get in.
though.
I do too. I stand by Lucy.
Yeah, I do love her.
She's had a lot happen to her.
Yeah.
And
I feel for her.
Steven is one of the worst things that could ever happen to her in the state that she was when she got to college.
Yeah.
So I blame him for most of her actions, honestly. And I know like she should be responsible too about them and take accountability. And I'm not saying she's done everything right.
Sure. But she's trying to make some things right. She has tried.
She's trying.
Yeah.
And I think she knows what she did wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think Steven knows all of what he has done wrong. And that's why there's like no hope for that guy.
Yeah.
You know, can everybody just get together and take down Steven at this point? Can we get to that?
Please. Listen, Steven has an I can't even say it. Inferiority complex. I know I butchered that, but like he basically sees everyone beneath him. Even though Evan has a bunch of money, he still sees him beneath, and like Wrigley and like it almost to tie it in with One Tree Hill, it reminds me of Dan Scott, because Dan thought the same way. He had that like, I'm better than you. I'm above you attitude. And so, it's very interesting to watch him navigate his feelings. I do think Steven, in the episode, he calls his sister. No, he calls his sister, and Sadie ends up calling him back, and they talk, and he has such a soft spot for his sister and because of his mother. And so that is kind of cool to see him change when it's concerning Sadie.
I like that they gave him those layers.
Yeah.
We do have the backstory to him. There are people that he cares about, mainly Sadie. And now Sadie's not giving him the time of day.
No.
Because of what Lucy did.
Yes. And she saw him for who he is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that is what's really causing Steven to spin out of control right now.
Because she was the one person that he looked at. He was the one person that she looked up to, and he was also the one person that was innocent in her eyes, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Sadie never thought her brother would say the things that he said to Lucy in that voicemail.
Ugh.
And that really opened up her eyes, and she's like, I don't want anything to do with you. I'm good.
Yeah.
And he is not happy about it. And I think that is why he's going to destroy Lucy.
Yeah, he's lashing out.
I don't think this is all about Evan and whatnot.
No.
It's about this.
Yeah.
And it's the one time that kind of Lucy really did something to him that really affected him.
Yeah, she did. She hit him in a very soft spot. And I like I said, even in the first season, in the second season, like watching him interact with Sadie, watching him go home in the first season for Christmas, and like him trying to like help her get into this school, it was a side of Steven that we never really got to see, a softer side of him. And like you said, he has so many different layers. I feel like there's a good person deep down, like deep down in all those layers, there's a little boy who is wanting to be loved, who's wanting to be accepted, who's wanting to fit in. But on top of that is the abuse he suffered from his mother, the neglect by his father, you know, whatever happened to him in grade school, you know. So there's all these things that have piled up to make him who he is today. But like I said, like seeing him with Sadie, it was just a beautiful thing to see a more softer side of evil Steven, as I call him.
I know. Well, now you're making me feel bad for him, Kenny. Now that you laid out everything. Now I'm like, They gave him a good backstory. They gave him some good layers with that.
Yes.
But
you do feel bad for him, because I feel bad for anybody that is like that has those tendencies, that feels like they have to hurt people in order to feel some sort of gratification and satisfaction. That's sinister and sick and evil. And unfortunately, like Steven, like his mother did it to him for so many years. He was in that, and that changes a person. Especially in your childhood, when you have those developmental years, that kind of abuse that he suffered, that changed his brain chemistry, that changed who he is. Because he probably wasn't like that as a child. He probably was he probably had so much hope, so much dreaming as a child, you know, maybe. And then, you know, his mother and that situation, and like them growing up, you know, in a lesser class in Bayville, you know, which is a real place. You know, it has shaped him to be the man that he is. And unfortunately, like, we're seeing all of that mental and emotional abuse. He's now doing it to other people. What his mom did to him, he's doing it to other people. And it's crazy.
It's a cycle.
It's such a layered, complex character, you know.
It is.
Just like Dan Scott was, you know.
Yeah. I mean, I think this Steven character gives a little bit more like backstory. Person, like, to the character, and a little bit more reasoning of why he is the way he is. And I do think it's important so we understand that or again, it just becomes a little like mustache twirly. And I mean, I still stand by. I want everybody to come together and go against him. Let's take him down.
Yes.
Unfortunately, I don't think that's going to happen, at least this season.
No.
But what do we think is going to happen? What are any like theories, predictions, questions? I mean, I have a lot of questions.
Well, you said, number one, that you think Bree's pregnant because she's been drinking water and she refused alcohol at the engagement party thing.
I did say that.
And then up at the bar during the wedding. So she's having somebody's baby. If it's Evan or Wrigley, I don't know.
Well, I'm just like, why would she go through with this? Like, we need a reason for why she's going through with the wedding. And I understand there's reasons of like security, like Evan
say his
comes
money
from a very rich family. And she never had that like stability growing up. So it's like, maybe it's a stability thing for her.
It's a settling.
But I just think though, like, she would more be pining for that if she was pregnant. So, and they showed her ordering water at the bar at her wedding. It just, if you're showing somebody ordering that, normally it means something.
They're pregnant. Yeah.
So I'm kind of wondering if that's the thing. I definitely think something's going on there.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to watch.
And she does keep saying like she's a terrible person. Like, is this something where it's like Wrigley's baby, but she's marrying Evan, you know?
Yeah. Maybe it's something where she feels conflicted inside, because maybe it is something where it's like she's had this 10-year affair with Wrigley and she is pregnant, and now she's marrying Evan, and she feels like she is a bad person because she's doing this. You know, I could see it from that angle, from that perspective. So I don't know. We're close. We're very close. And I hope they tell us this season.
I need more in the 2015 timeline.
Yes.
Another thing that I noticed in this episode is they keep bringing up Macy's death.
Yes.
They brought it up a couple of times this season. And this is something that Lucy and Diana both know what happened with Macy. They both know the truth. Is this something that's going to come back up again? Like, are they going to like team up somehow or like try to hold this over? Like,
so
try to get Steven with this? I don't know.
So.
They keep bringing it up.
Well, and you saw that Lucy kind of like guilted Diana when she's like, I gave you the ammunition and you fell through. And like, we never got an explanation of why Diana went into his computer and deleted all the evidence, all those pictures, all the stuff that could have led them back to Macy.
Yeah.
And so my fear is they team up, they try to take him down, and they're not going to have enough evidence because Diana deleted everything, and it's a he say, she say, that kind of situation. And Drew's dead. So there's no other person that can corroborate where Steven was, or if, I don't know. I don't know how that's going to go.
I know. I just think it's going to lead somewhere. It's all going to come together. And then I need your thoughts on Lucy's burn. We see her burn herself with a curling iron in the beginning of this episode. And then she's kind of like putting like a Band-Aid on it at the end of the episode.
I'm like, is this a Ginny and Georgia situation?
I know. I don't know. I mean,
when she starts burning?
I hope it's not.
Yeah.
But I just feel like they really... They circled back to the burn.
Yeah,
they showed
there's a reason.
The burn again. Yeah,
I think it signifies either maybe some sort of like self-harm thing that she's gonna do to like release. I mean, I don't know, but
yeah,
something's coming with that.
Yeah,
with that. Yeah, it was definitely a signal for something that she's gonna start doing.
Too.
Yeah,
I know.
Poor Lucy. Grace, did you see Grace Van Patten? She's like, episode 4 is out. Pray for Lucy. I'm like, we're all on our hands and knees praying for her. Like, girl, it needs it.
For Lucy, yeah. Lucy needs our thoughts and prayers.
She needs it so bad.
Oh my God, poor thing. God, this was a hard season. I feel like for her to film. Lucy's really going through it.
Yes.
All right. And then, we talked a little bit that we definitely think we're going to learn more about Bree's childhood. They keep hinting at that. Mm-hmm. And we don't really know Alex's involvement. Nope. We know that they were together in a group home.
Yes.
And Bree said that Alex was like a protector. But then it's also coming out that it doesn't seem like Bree remembers everything the right way.
Right.
So...
Yeah.
I'm wondering if she's going to like remember something from their childhood that involves him. And I feel like
it's not going to be good, whatever it is.
Yeah. I don't think it's going to be good.
It could be the reason why he stalked her all these years.
I love that we just concluded that he stalked her.
He's literally stalking her. There's no reason. Why is he there? Why is he at Baird? How did he know she was there?
I love the addition of this character, though. I'm here for it. It's fascinating.
It's so fascinating.
And then, okay, we got to talk about, too, I saw this online from last week's episode. Steven is on his flip phone. He's trying to call Sadie. And people picked up that there's someone named Hannah and someone named Dylan in Steven's call log. And it's like, who is Hannah? Who is Dylan? Who are these people?
I have no idea. I didn't even pick that up. I need to like pay more attention. Oh my gosh.
I didn't see this. This was from the internet. I don't know.
Is she a hookup?
Maybe it's just names in there. I don't know. But like, are we going to get these characters? I don't know. We already got a lot of characters going on here, guys. I don't know how many more we can add. I got to find out more about Alex before we can add in new people.
Well, there's another girl coming. I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah, there is another girl coming. And the reason why I know is because like I saw her take a picture with the girls, and I think Grace or Sonia posted it, and I saw like a preview that Hulu posted of the season, and she was in it, and I was like, oh, so this girl's going to be a character. So I'm wondering if Hannah might be the girl in the picture that we see.
We'll see.
I don't know.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right. So more to come. More to come. New characters.
Oh my gosh.
Tell me if Alex is good or bad before we bring in a new character, please.
Yes. Please wrap his storyline up. We got to know.
Okay. My other question, kind of, as we think more to the rest of this season, do you think Oliver is actually hooking up with the freshman? Or is this kind of another red herring type of thing?
I was so confused on that because did she confirm that he did? It was not confirmed.
He did not really confirm it. It kind of seemed like
Did she though? Or
he
no?
kind of circled away from it. So it kind of felt like guilt by like non-omission. Because he also didn't really deny it.
Right.
But I'm wondering if that's kind of a different storyline or something. I mean, no matter what, like Oliver's a terrible person and has definitely hooked up with more students than just Bree.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't know. I could kind of see them trying to like trick us with this a little bit. And that but the freshmen said that they met at a Christmas party. Like, how many professors are having Christmas parties for students on campus, you know?
Mine didn't. So
I wasn't invited to those. Yeah.
Definitely was not. I was not cool enough to be invited
to the professor's house.
Oh my God. Well, okay, but we did see Lucy go and like stand up to Marianne at the end of the meeting. And I don't know. It's one of those things where I'm like, is she in that same class that Lucy and Bree were in? And that's how she met Oliver? Like, because of Marianne? Freshman? Yeah. Like, is she in the writing class?
I feel like Marianne is like bringing these girls to Oliver. Like,
I can't.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, look, it seems there's a lot of clues that it's Oliver, but I'm wondering if they just want us to assume that it's Oliver and Oliver's involved in like even worse stuff or something. I don't know, but
it's definitely it could be a misdirect, which obviously we know the show is good for. So
yeah, because the freshman never said it was a professor. She said married guy.
Oh,
and
that's
Oliver said, "Why are you sending me photos of some girl?" And Bree's like, "Don't act like you don't know," you know. Kind of goes at him, but he then kind of like redirects the combo because then Bree says she goes to the dean, and he calls her out on that. Like he kind of. And you think he's kind of switching it up and manipulating her because of this. But I don't know. I think it could potentially be a misdirect, but we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. It's hard. This show is hard to predict.
It's so hard to predict.
I could have never predicted Wrigley and Bree. I could have never predicted a lot of this. So they're always throwing it at us.
The writing's amazing.
And I'm here for it. I'm here for the twists. I'm here for the turns.
I'm like,
I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
We don't want to know. We want to be surprised.
Yeah. Because I'm on the edge of my seat every episode.
All
right. Wow. What a good app. Thanks for joining me, Kenny, and recapping this one. This was a lot of fun.
This was so much fun.
Thanks for joining, and tell the viewers, the listeners, where can they find you?
Okay, so for my Tell Me Lies fans, you can find me on Instagram and TikTok, Baird and Lies. For Instagram, it's Baird_and_Lies22. And then for TikTok, it's just Baird and Lies. And then if you love One Tree Hill, I have a One Tree Hill fan account that me and Jill met on. And it is at Voyage of a TV Watcher on Instagram and TikTok. So come join the community. We have lots of fun over here. I love this show. I love what it's doing. I love that it's become a global phenomenon. 5 million views in 7 days on Hulu and Disney Plus. It has become such a phenomenon. People are latching onto it, and I'm here for it because it's amazing.
This season does feel bigger than ever, and I'm loving it. I love when we're all watching TV together weekly.
Yes, this is what we need. We needed this back. We needed we needed the 2000 feel back for sure.
I needed back weekly apps. I love it.
Yes.
And be sure to come back next week when I'll be recapping episode 5 and this entire season of Tell Me Lies for all the juicy drama. And let us know any thoughts, comments, theories on this episode. We'd love to hear them. You can follow the podcast wherever you get your podcasts. Please rate us 5 stars on Spotify and Apple. It really does help. You can subscribe on YouTube at Previously on Teen TV and follow on social media, Instagram, TikTok at Previously on _Teen TV, and buy my merch on Etsy.
Yes.
Thanks for listening.
Bye.